Hello everyone! Magandang buhay sa lahat ng aking mga viewers sa YouTube. Para sa araw na to, I will be teaching you and showing you how to send an information coming from your Google Sheet form or Google Sheet rather to a particular person. So let's say for example this one. How are you going to send this information, their Office 365 account together with their temporary password to this DepEd email? And these are the following person. So this is just only an example. So ginamit ko po yung two accounts ko po. Let's say for example, I have here 5 person. So how am I going to send this information in just one click? So I use the script editor. So what you need to do now is to go to the tools bar, then click script editor. So see, upon opening the script editor, you will be able to see already an alert message. This is just to inform you that you are allowing the Google to what? To admit and perform different commands coming from this script editor. Okay, you have to name your script editor. In my case, pinangalanan ko na po siya ng email too. So how are you going to do that? Just click this one and you have to rename that. Next, go to the File tab, then click New. See, you will be able to see different commands. Just click HTML file. Again, you will be asked by a certain name. So, para hindi na ako malito, ipapareho ko na lang doon sa email to na name na nilagay ko sa taas, sa upper left corner. So, just hit the OK button. See, the only code that you can see here is function like function. But upon clicking the OK button, ta-da! So, you will be able to see now different HTML tags. Now, what you need to do is to create a message. So, halimbawa, good morning, Jocelyn Madeline. This is to inform you that this is your Microsoft Office account. So, if that will be the message, now I will be using P, that stands for paragraph, then your message. Now, make sure that if you open P, you have to close P to close the paragraph. Okay. Now, in my case, I already have different HTML tags. So I will just have to copy my existing HTML tags and paste it to my new script editor. Okay. Don't you worry, you will be able to see the different HTML tags at the bottom of my screen. There. See. So I send here, dear, what this question mark stands for. Question mark stands for to whom you're going to send your file. FN, that is the variable I use for the first name. So here. So instead of typing Jocelyn, I uses a variable. So FN, that is a variable that stands for Jocelyn. Okay? So question mark. So para lahat po siya. Then LN, that stands for last name. Okay. Then I tap this one. See, I open the paragraph, I close the paragraph. B, that stands for bold break. This one is for break. So what is break? When we say break, so it will provide another line. So instead na magtuloy si dear, tapos si greetings, diretso agad sa taas. Yan. Then break. So here is my message. Dear Jocelyn Gamo, P, then BR. When we say BR, that is break, meaning another line. So my text stops here. Then the next line or the next message will proceed to the next line. That's where I use this BR. So greetings. This is to inform you that this is your Office 365 account. I use as a font color. So font color, so instead of using CSS, so gumamit na lang po ako ng HTML code. Again, you will be able to see again a question mark here. So that is for Office 365. O365 is a variable that stands for Office 365 account. This one. So ito yung kanyang O365 account. Okay. Then I close the bold facing and the font. Actually, aside from B, you can use strong. Strong that stands for bold facing. See, I use this again, BR, and your temporary password, PSWD. I use again a variable. A variable that I use for their temporary password is PSWD. So, ito po yan, yung PSWD. Okay? There. So, to sign into your Office 365 account, please visit. So, A style, I uses hyperlink. Kung mapupunan nyo, meron tayo sa mga letters na nare-receive na may kasama na siyang site that once you click that button, it will prompt you to a certain website. So, that is ANHREF, that stands for hyperlink. Hyperlink, rather. Yan. So, pupunta siya dyan sa office.com. Okay? Then, change your password upon signing in, but please do not forget your permanent password. NBSP, that stands for spacing, line spacing. Then, yours truly. So, I added my name and my position. Okay, then close. After that, you will be able to see here. See, may automatic kayong makikitang tab on the app on the left side of the email HTML, that's code. So, dito na tayo ngayon magko-code. Wherein you're going to declare a variable. So, var, that stands for variable. So, ano po ba yung mga ginawa natin na variable? So, ito po yun. Yung FN, first name, LN, last name. So, that is, or those are the different variables. Okay, var. Let's say, for example, I use first. First, that is for my first name. Okay, then let's name the number of that is 09. So 0 siya, then var. That is for the last, stands for last name. So 1. Then var, that stands for Office 365. So ito tayo isang ating variable. So I will use that as RO365. Then 92. Then another variable. There is another variable that I'm going to use now. This time is for my temporary password. So PSWD. Now, ano na lang ang kulang dito? Yung email. So, nasan po ba ang email natin? C. Last name, first name. So, that email. Ito po ang wala. Now, we have to insert that in between last and variable. So, var, email. So, para dito siya isasend. So, let's change that into 2. This one is for 3. This one is for 4. Then, what is the next thing that you're going to do? You have to locate the file. So, this one. Let me just change this one. So, pangalanan ko po siya. Ayan. So, let us continue. So, I already declared the different variable for the different variables. For the first name, the last name, email, the Office 365, and their temporary password. What I need to declare now is a variable that will send this information, so this one, to their email as well. So, masisend po siya dito. Again, I'm going to add a variable that will use email. And so email temporary file. So that is a command that equals, then I will use HTML service, at service, that create template. Let's see the spelling, the company mali akong from file. So that is wrong. HTML service, rather sorry. So there should be one with HTML service that create template from file. Then which is a send email. Now I already have this variable, so this one is connected to this one. Okay? So then push on is a send. So yung lahat ng first name, last name, the Office 365, and the password will be sent here and we use this email temporary. Now, nasaan daw ba where to receive those email addresses and information? So it is here. So nandito siya sa aking sample Google Sheet. Okay? So ilo-locate niya po itong file na to. So the next thing that you're going to do now is to look for the worksheet. So again, let's declare a variable for WS. WS stands for spreadsheet or worksheet. Then spreadsheet. Then up. I will be using spreadsheet up. Get activate or active. Ano ba yung active? Ano natin? Sorry for spelling active. Spreadsheet. Okay, when you open close parentheses, what are you going to do? Get sheet by name. Get sheet by name. So, nalocate na niya po yun. So, what is the name of the spreadsheet? So, ito po yung spreadsheet name. Let me just hide this one. Yung nasa baba po, pinakikita natin yung spreadsheet name. Let's see. And ito, sheet 1. So, let's use that as, let's use quotation 1. So, that is sheet 1. Semicolon. I forgot to apply semicolon. Okay. So, meron na akong worksheet. So, hahanapin na niya yung worksheet. The next thing that we're going to do now, okay, is to get the value. So, kukunin na natin yung aking value. What is the value? So, to declare that, let's use variable data equals to WS. So, ito yung kukunin natin ito. Get range. So, mula saan hanggang saan? Balik tayo sa ating Excel. So, mula saan hanggang saan po ba? From A to E. A to, hindi kasama yung header o yung mga field type or field names. Yung information lang. So, that will be A2 up to E6. But in our case, hindi natin idadagdag si E6. So, we have A2 hanggang si E. And, kasi, why do we have not to include the last row? Because, what if magdagdag tayo? So, ayan. So, calculate natin yung mga idadagdag sa AWS. So, number ko po ito sa get variable data last row. So, sa data, we'll get it. Hahanapin niya yung range ng sa spreadsheet. So, ito po yung pinaka-range mula saan hanggang saan daw ba yung i-locate niya. So, that would be A2 up to E6. But in our case, so I just type A2 up to E. Why you don't include the last row? Kasi what if you're going to add another row? So I just type the last column. Then I just use plus WS so that get the last row, kukunin mo yung last row, then open and close parentheses. Okay. Then open and close, then get the values. Take note of the spelling. Okay. So, then kamali po dyan. Very important. So, nag-declare na tayo ng variable. So, where we need to send. Na-locate na rin natin yung sheet name. This one is the name. So, ito yun. Correction. So, this should be email to because the name of the HTML is email to. Now, this time, we're going to give and disseminate the information. So, just type data. Data for each function. So, ano ba yun? Data daw for each function. So, sa bawat row. So, natin natin siya for row. Ano ba yung mga bawat row na makikita natin? So, row. And I use the open bracket. Okay. And, so, ano na ngayon ay locate natin? Lalagay na natin ngayon yung mga dineclare natin variable. So, lalagay natin siya dito. But we're not going to use that. Ito, this information will be sent here. Okay. So, we're going to use email temp. Email temp. Sorry. That. Ano yung name that this one. Ano yung ginamit ko kanina ng variable dito? That is fn. So, I will use fn. Okay. Email fn is equals to row. And ano ang binigay natin sa kanya? Ito si first ko. So, first. Next. Email temp. So, nasend na natin ang kanyang first name. Ano pa ang wala? Ang kanyang last name. So, LNC. Because it uses last name. LN equals to. So, ano yung last name ko? This one. Last. So, I will type last. Okay, next, then just do the same. Email temp. So, we're not going to include this one kasi dyan nga natin isa-send ha. So, this one will not be included to the data because dito natin siya isa-send. So, talunan natin yan, we will go here. So, email that 4365 equals row. Then again, 4365. Next, the last one, email temp. But, what did I use for that one? I use PSWD. That is for password. Okay. So, here, password. Now, okay. So, nakapag-declare na tayo ng mga data kung ano na yung mga sinasend natin. Next is, that is only an information. So, saan naman mapupunta tong message kung ito? So, let us send this message through our code.gs. So, I will use var. Var that stands for variable. HTML message. C. HTML because this is an HTML file. So, HTML message. So, saan ko daw po isasend? Dito kay email temp. So, email temp. Okay. Then, i-evaluate po niya. I-assess niya kung tama mo yung pagsasendan niya. Open and close. Then, kunin mo yung content. Ano ba yung content mo? This one. These are the content. So, we already have an email message. So, marireceive na nila itong information ito or yung text and greetings and Mexico. What's next now? So we will be using an application to send this information. So ano yung application na gagamitin? So ito yung Gmail app at send. See, you will be able to see there's an email. But let's change that. Okay, email. Ano daw yung mga isasend natin? Ito po yung row. Okay, so open close parentheses. Row. Ayan. Kanina daw natin isasend? Sa email. Email or din sa email to this one. Okay. Okay. Next. Pwede tayo magdagdag ng important message. Sorry mo, para mabigyan nila ng pansin. So, if that important message, just type important message. Okay. What is your important message? Please, so yun ba, lagyan natin sila ng please, do not forget, do not, so I emphasizes not forget to change your password or your temporary password. So, what is the purpose of that? This one, just to give them the information about this one. Okay. There. Yeah. So I'm ready typing my script or done typing my script. Now please do not forget to hit the save button, including the HTML file. So we know already that whenever we type using our computer, we should always hit the save button. So just for example, magkaroon ng brownout, okay, biglang magloko si laptop, at least you still have your file. You kept your file in your hard disk. So I'm done with it. What you need to do now is to test whether they're going to save or whether they're going to receive. So kung marireceive ba ng mga taong ito ang kanilang Office 365 account, let me just interchange this one kasi last name. So example, pagawin natin ito. First name, kasi first name yung lagay ko yung una doon. Ano ba? Okay. This one is last name. Let's change this one. Supposed to be let's see. Start to copy and paste this one. Okay. Let's test now the script that's running. So to test that, again, since I made some changes, let's hit the save button. Let's test if it's running. Just hit this one, the run button. See, the computer will be asking you, or the Google is asking you to authorize this one to access and send the information to that particular person. So just click review permission. So let us just wait. Just hit or click your email. Once you have received this one, just click allow. So there, the authorization is already completed. So I have error 912. So body download. Okay. So if I got to change this one, it should be sheet 1. So the name of the sheet. Okay. So just save this one. And let's see if there's one already. Let's do it again. Click 1. There, it is successful. Let's see if I have received those messages already. So I will just go to my email and check if I have received the message. Let's go to my Gmail account. I'm excited to see. Let's see. Ta-da! So I have here important message. So this is my important message. See, you will be able to see. So, dear Jocelyn M. Gamo. So, dear Jocelyn Gamo. So this one, dear, and my greetings, dear Jocelyn Gamo. Okay, then greetings. Okay, there, greetings. This is to inform you. So see, you will be able to say their greetings. This is to inform you that this is your Office 365 account. So, automatic, the O365, which is the variable, ang laman po niyan, the content is my data. So, ito po yun, which has been typed and given on my Excel file. There, then this is my temporary password. This is what I'm talking a while ago. The office.com. So we're in. It will automatically create a link and go to that website. That is Ahref. So once I hit that one, I can simply go.